Hi everyone, this is for Gemini. Oh, by the way, the clock is 1, 2, 3, jump. Okay, we're doing things a little differently today. I'm asking 4 questions. Who are you? Who we become? Who have you always been that perhaps you didn't realize? And who is your other? And then we're going to pull action cards from the Rider-Waite Mini. We have the Universal Golden, we have the Lenormand Reverie, and the Spirit Animal deck for the questions. And then the mini deck for the actions to take, and then we're going to pull a couple oracles as well. So we're getting right into this for Gemini. If you have Taurus in your chart or know any Tauruses, watch the Taurus. It was very deeply profound today. Okay. Gemini. So who are you, Gemini? Who are you? This has been coming up with every read. Okay, you are the angel. This is all about us going through the awakening, right? You are the higher love, right? You're patient, you're balanced, you're taking one step at a time off the beaten path. You're merging, you're alchemizing, you're melding things together. You're doing the dance between the masculine and feminine, and trying to stay in your higher love. And you have the 9 of Cups here as well, which is the Get Your Wish card. This is complete satisfaction, self-satisfaction, knowing that you can't possibly be your best until you completely love yourself first. Okay? And that could be somebody else with you as well. So who is the you you're becoming? Who's the you you're becoming? These 2 just popped out. This is the Journey, and this is the King of Wands. This is facing yourself. And it's very fiery, Gemini. Right? Going on a journey and facing the King of Wands. This is the you yet to become. So maybe there's someone that you need to face, or it's facing yourself. And your empowerment regarding your passions, because the King of Wands is all about mastering your passions. And then who's the you you've always been? Who have you always been? Who have you always been? Who have you always been? Take a breath. Who have you always been? Okay. Strong, taming the beast. So this can have multiple implications about who you've always been. Have you always been tempering your own inner passions as opposed to mastering them? Have you been told that you need to be strong and not be your true self? So there's a lot of those energies coming up. But the you you've always been, maybe you've always been stronger than you realize. Maybe you've been doing that for others all of your life and didn't realize it. And then who is your other? I'm sweating like crazy. I was for Taurus too. Your other is the world. Wow, Gemini. And you love communication, so that makes sense. This also can be a Pisces energy or a divine feminine. Here is your other. Someone who's authentic, naked to the world, marching to the beat of their own drum. Okay, that's very profound. And sharing with others, being very charitable. This is your other. Okay, so this is from the Universal Golden Tarot. We have the Knight of Swords as your underlying energy, very, very Gemini, rushing in to speak your truth, messenger of truth, or the knight in shining armor, and somebody who's worked very hard to get here, to this place. Okay, so now we have the Lenormand Reverie, and I've already pre-shuffled all of these decks. All right, for Gemini. All right, Gemini. Gemini, who are you? Are you annoyed with yourself? We have a gift too. It's like a blessing in disguise. And this is like dealing with the annoyances of everyday life. This has to do with toxic energy, toxic people around you, right? Thieves or pests in your house. And this is a gift though. This is a blessing in disguise. So are you the blessing in disguise? And then who are you becoming? Who are you becoming? Good luck. There's the 3 wishes. And you have the Get Your Wish card right here. Are you the genie in the bottle? The blessing in disguise? This is magnetic energy, right? Looking closer, magnifying. This is magnifying your luck. good luck. By examining things very closely, you magnify your good luck, your wishes. Very interesting. I've never seen it come up that way before. This could also be you on the journey of good luck coming into the King of Wands, who is the logical man, who always has to take a closer look at every little thing. But this is, you're becoming, facing this energy over here. And then who's the you you've always been? Who have you always been? Gemini. Whoop. There we go. You've been the fox. Have you been leading others astray, Gemini? This could also be you leading someone to astray who needs help. That can go both ways. So you notice you have this very similar energy here between the lion and the fox, right? Trying to tame your inner beast. And you may, Gemini definitely can lead people. They're very powerful with their words. And we also have timelines here and collapsing the timelines. And this was coming up under Taurus's read. They had collateral beauty, all about death, time, and love. Time came up for them first. So it's coming up differently for you, though. This is the you that you've always been. You're the fox trying to get home, but you've always known it was going to take a long time to get there. You didn't know how you were going to get there, but you knew you would. And so that kept you strong and going. And then who is your other? Who is your other? Ah, the puppy dog. But look who's with the puppy dog. A loving man. This is beautiful, Gemini. Who else would you want for your other? This is either a man and a dog, or a very loyal, loving man who's true to you. And very public as well. And natural, likes nature and all that kind of stuff. Look at that. All right, Gemini, who's your other? You are very blessed at this point. If you haven't come together with this other yet, it's here. It's here. Check it out. Okay? There was an angry man who made a breakthrough, and that's dealing with the establishment. And that's what you're reaping here. It's very good for you. The bottom of the deck has to do with, having cleared all your deep emotions, but this also has to do with drinking the water. So I don't know if you're involved with speaking on that topic. You could be, for sure. And then here is from the animal deck, animal spirit deck. You have the swans, you have the storks with the golden egg and nesting at the Y in the road. You have two hearts that beat as one. You have stardom, or hopes and dreams fulfilled, healing, being charitable, perhaps working around the world with others, or just being charitable together, right? Letting someone else do the work for a change. Perhaps you just are sitting back and being authentically you. So who are you? Who are you, Gemini? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, that one didn't want to go back in. The hawk and the nightingale. You got two birds here. Definitely all about talking here. But the hawk is just flying free, right? And notice you're going from the lower chakra system to the upper chakra system and singing your song. Just by opening your mouth, you purify the energies here. So you went through this already, and now you're here singing your song of purification, and now it's going to be a lot easier now. So you've been through a long journey here of air energy, which is you. And who's the you to come? Look at that, the hummingbird. Look at that, 3 birds in a row. And look how, the hummingbird's that highest vibrational energy. And now you have the rainbow energy all around you. All right, so here you had them separately. Now you've merged them together as one. And you got it all in one. And you're flapping your wings effortlessly, but at a very high vibration. And you have the cosmic egg too, which is the crown. This is you. It's like you're the snake wrapped around the awakening world. right? You're the protector of the world, right? You're the communicator of the world. So it's not just helping one person heal. It's like helping the whole world to heal at the same time. And then who's the you've always been? The frog, waiting to become the prince. Again, trying to find your way home. You've always been the frog trying to awaken to the prince, or trying to wake up the frog that's supposed to become your prince. Aww. The puppy can be a child too, you know. All right, you have the frog. The next two cards coming out with the frog are the cheetah and the bee. So I wanted to just show you them, because this is the you've always been, perhaps trying to deal with these two. Maybe you feel totally overshadowed by them, right? Because this one is, they're in their lower chakra energy, but they're powerful and ready to pounce. This one's perfectly balanced and a hard worker bee. But who are you? It's just little old me. I'm just a frog. You know, how do I connect with you guys? And that could be, this could be the puppy and the loving man, right? The you've always been never thought you could have this. And now you have this puppy and this man, but this is the puppy and this is the man. He's a very hard worker, but you got to watch out for the puppy. Oh, that's so cute. All right, now what is your other? What's the energy for your other? Your other. Who's your other? Your other is scared. They're a bunny rabbit. They're very vulnerable. All right? You have to be careful with their feelings. Look, the lamb. And then we have the tarantula. They're afraid. They're very afraid, and they're so sweet and innocent. They got a target on their head. Your other is so sweet. And the tarantula came up for the twins today about the need to choose a path, needing to make a choice. This could be someone who has a terrible time making decisions. I don't know if it's a Libra, but indecisiveness is coming up here because they're approaching the need to choose a new path, and they're terrified of making that choice. But look at the background, it's all the same. It's really not that much different than where they are. They have no reason to be afraid. This is so similar background to what they're in already. But they're just scared of the way it looks because it looks different. I mean, they're furry like them, but they have more legs. It's like, I don't know. But there's really nothing to fear. They're really much more like them than they think. It's really good. And just the wolf is coming out next too. And he's kind of mesmerized, or he's become neutral when he's usually the leader of the pack. This is someone who's saying, lead me to my master, or maybe he got caught doing something. But it's like, it's just showing the bunny that it's the tarantula it's not that big a deal to go through the tarantula. Like if the wolf can do it, this is what I'm getting. If the wolf can do it, then you can do it. Then your other can do it. Your other's the one that's afraid. But again, the bottom is the lamb, so sweet. Right? The silencing of the lamb. All right, and now we have to give you action for each. So what's the action you need to take regarding who you are now? That came right out, plopped right in my lap. Depression, arrogance, and the need to know more. This is getting clarity in a situation, but it also knocks you off balance. So you got to be careful about wanting more information because it knocks you off balance and makes you depressed. So the actions you need to take is trusting yourself. You have all the information here. Why are you looking outside yourself for the information? You're the one everyone else goes to for the information. All right, and so who are you becoming? You're becoming more disconnected, but this is at a distance. Maybe you're more distant. This is not seeing eye to eye, but yet finding bliss from it. It's like you don't have, it's like you don't have to agree. You can still be in bliss or allow the worst to be over here. You don't have to agree on everything. Right? You can still find bliss in working together. right? Because this is a collaboration. But you don't have to see eye to eye. You can still do your own thing. You don't have to be on the same page with every little thing. This also can be that you can do work at a distance now together. You don't have to be in the same location. Because this is bliss. There's bliss of working together with someone perhaps that is at a distance. Maybe they're not in your area. And that's okay. So this is where you're going to. Or again, like I said, you don't have to see eye to eye on every little thing if you are together physically. And this is destined, by the way. All right, and so who is the you you've always been? Who's the you you've always been? Frustrated? Uninspired? This could be feeling tired all the time. And that's frustration, and lack of inspiration makes you tired. This could be someone who's also ill, maybe of a chronic illness, or maybe you have a child who's frustrating. And this is someone who's defensive, right? Maybe you were always the kind of person who felt defensive. You had to be the smartest, the quickest, the wittiest. Otherwise, people would get you. So it's like you attacking others before they get you. That's the you you've always been. Maybe you didn't realize that, how harsh you could be with your words. And trying to be strong for yourself, but not needing to do it in that way. And so who is your other? Oh, that came right out, the High Priestess. With no options, but to ground and integrate. So whether this is you, this could be this loving connection over here that's amazing could be you in connection with yourself. Or it's you in connection with a loving man, but this could be a psychic connection as well, feeling like you've got no options, or this is your partner, the psychic person. A Pisces or Virgo, Aquarius, this can be as well. But again, there's no options but to ground and integrate this offer of love, or your options. This can be grounding, but also feeling sorry for yourself, being bored and apathetic, but no options but to just keep doing what you're doing. This is the action of being the High Priestess. Will set you free ultimately. And maybe you're seeing that now in this relationship here. You could be doing things under the radar in order to end the war. Okay. You may be on the front lines with the psychic world and doing that kind of work. The underlying energy ends up being, again, work, alignment. Aligning with your true creativity. And this is about looking back at the past or living in the past and bringing it forward, right? Getting into alignment and being creative at work. Getting all your ducks in a row. All right. So from the energy deck, what do you need to know? What is your advice? What is your advice? Oh, that one to come right out. The Dark Mother energy is coming out right here. Envy. And then we have the man holding a heart. Okay. So, this can be dealing with a mother and someone you love, or maybe this is your relationship with the man that you love. You're being guarded because you're scared. So that can be you scared going here too, if you're a feminine energy. But this can be envy of the man who can just be loving, and yet you are going through something much darker than that, and trying to mesh these energies together through rest and rejuvenation. Okay? So there's definitely either envy around you, or your envy of your partner, or vice versa, their envy of you. When you're actually just, it's just this little girl energy here who's scared to go out and play. It's like the inner child. Like here's the two masculine and feminine. The masculine's meditating and finding his inner self, while the feminine here is still scared to go out. Scared to go out on a date perhaps. See, broken heart. So this could be someone who broke your heart, who you're still angry with or afraid of. The bottom of the deck here is the thinking woman, right? This is definitely your energy. 47 is the synchronicities of the Seven of Cups, right? With dreams come true, heaven in your eyes, intellectual pursuits here, and being led by transformation here, and being really strong. So the angel of strength in your intellectual pursuits, but perhaps pursuits of the heart have been scarier for you because you've had your heart broken, or you had to go through something very difficult to get there. Again, dark mother energies, whether that is your own mother or it's yourself or someone else in your life, and a loving man. Yeah, I mean, maybe your parents were like this, you know, where the mother was very controlling and the father was very loving, but that can also, you know, lead to things like alcoholism because she's controlling him, right? And he's the subdued one. And again, this is you learning to be your inner children again, going back into your child and finding out what the real issue is regarding the broken heart and the separation, whether that's you and your children or you and your parents, however it plays out for you. You're very comfortable with intellectual pursuits. That's not the issue. It's allowing yourself to open up your heart again and not be afraid. You have so much love right here. If you're not already in this connection, just let go and you will be. All right, when we have romance angels here, for Gemini, it's probably about not talking as much, right? Because that's always natural to you. To be the leader in communications, to talk, to tell others what to do. I know both my parents were Geminis. So maybe your lesson here is about, maybe you always felt like you had to subdue your inner self and not be your inner child. But you need to be completely your authentic self. But when you start telling other people what to do, or how they're wrong and how they see things, that's the problem, because then you're intervening on their authenticity. Not saying that you personally do that, but that can definitely come up. So romance angels here is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And then free yourself. Time to take back control of your life, right? Don't fence yourself in. And we have healing family issues and separation here. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. So again, the action over here was being asked to take, perhaps to separate from someone who's not serving you. Your love life benefits from forgiving your parents. There's definitely parent things here. And again, to free yourself and take a break. Enjoy the holiday bliss together here. Free yourself. Dealing with parents and separation. Whether you're separating from your parents or from a partnership that's not working, maybe you've been divorced and you just need to totally disconnect from that energy. Trust is the underlying energy, and keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So trust. Your situation is calling for you to have faith, which was really coming up, because it's not about your thoughts, it's about your heart. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and follow your own authenticity and instincts, which you usually do. Just don't impose that on others. And rise and be love. I will see you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.